never smile. And all I wanna hear is the message beep. My dreams, they gotta catch me, cause I don't get sleep, no. Windmill for the land, turn forever hand in hand. Take it all in on your stride, it is sticking for love forever, love is free. Let's turn forever, you and me. Windmill for the land, it's everybody, yeah. Laughing gas, these flash, lining them up like ass crack. Ladies, ponies, at the track, it's my chocolate attack. I'm stepping in the heart of this shit, can't be moving in the heart of this shit. Watch me as I gravitate, ha 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 ha. Go, we gon' ghost town, this Motown, we Joe sound. You in the blink, gun bite with us, can't fight with us, we Joe sound. You kill the ink, so don't stop, get it, until you get it. Now watch the way I navigate, ha 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 ha. Shake it, shake it, shake it, real good. 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 And it said he watched me navigate, ha 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 ha. Don't stop, shit and get it. Be proud your captain's in it, said he watched me navigate, ha 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 ha. Shake it, shake it, shake it, real good. 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 Lucky than a love of foreign land, for lucky fact of your existence. Baby, I will candy and solely to have a necklace on your body. Never could imagine there were only 10 million ways to love somebody. Can't you see? I'll let you free. Whatever, wherever, we're meant to be together. I'm there and you'll be near. When that's the deal, my dear. They're over, here and there. You'll never have to wonder. We can always play by ear. And that's the deal, my dear. Lucky that my lips not only mumble. This big kisses like a fountain. Lucky that my breasts are small and humble, so we don't confuse them with mountains. Lucky I have strong legs like my mother to run for cover when I need it. And these two eyes that for no other. Today you leave will cry a river. Can't you see? I'll let you feel. Whatever, wherever, we're meant to be together. I'm there and you'll be near. When foaming, ripped jeans, skin was showing. Hot night, wind was blowing. Where you think you're going, baby? Hey, I just met you. When this is crazy, here's my number. So call me, baby. Let's start to look right. Like you, baby. Here's my number. So call me, baby. Hey, I just met you. When this is crazy, here's my number. So call me, baby. And all the other girls try to chase me. Here's my number. So call me, baby. You took your time with the call, I took my time with the ball. You gave me nothing at all, but still you're in my way. I beg and borrow and steal at first sight, and it's real. I didn't know I would feel it, but it's in my way. Your stare was showing, ripped jeans, skin was showing. Hot night, wind was blowing. Where you think you're going, baby? Hey, I just met you. When this is crazy, where's my number? So call me, baby. Let's start to look right. Like you, baby. Here's my number. So call me, baby. Hey, I just met you. When this is crazy, here's my number. So call me, baby. And all the other girls try to chase me. Here's my number. So call me, baby.
Well, that was entirely unintentional. Good job, Special Show X Software, playing the background music super early. That's great. Alright. Testing me, are you? Alright, back we go. This is Leo from Frog Leap Studios, playing a bunch of really bad pop songs, but in metal, so they're a bit better. Enjoy.
When I'm strangers to fucking beat. Take only dear, I can smack in the face. Rap is a fucking born into such a play. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it. All girls over the world, original frog, stunt man, on your case, man. I love how all girls move their body, and when you move your body and move it nice, sweet and sexy. Alright. Woman and girl, and you don't need no makeup. Original good body, you want me back, but a woman and girl, and you don't need no makeup. Original good body, you want me back, but a woman. Physically fair, physically fair, physically, physically, physically fair, woman. Physically fair, physically fair, physically, physically, physically fair. Woman and nice, sweet, fantastic. Picture on the ocean and a big Titanic. Woman and nice, sweet, energetic. Picture on the ocean and a big Titanic. Woman and nice, sweet, fantastic. Picture on the ocean and a big Titanic. Woman and nice, sweet, energetic. Picture on the ocean and a big Titanic. Woman. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to woman and girl, and you don't need no makeup. Original cute body, you and me bad but a woman and girl. You don't need no makeup. Original cute body, you and me bad but a eyeliner. When if it's a big man but a nose powder. When if it's a big man but a plug your eyebrow. When if it's a big man but a clear lipstick. When if it's a big man but a woman a nice broad face and your nice hair. Make man flip and bust up the lip. Woman you're nice and energetic. Picture by the ocean and a big Titanic. With a nice broad face and your nice hip. Make man flip and bust up the lip. Woman you're nice and energetic. Picture by the ocean and a big Titanic. Woman, I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it, move it, move it, move it. Matata. What a wonderful phrase. Hakuna Matata. Ain't no passing craze. It means no worries for the rest of your days. With our proper free philosophy. Hakuna Matata. Warthog. When I was a young warthog, he found his aroma like a certain appeal. He could clear the savannah after every meal. With a sensitive soul, though I seem thick skinned. And it hurts that my friends never stood down with. Oh, the shame. What's the shame? Thought of changing my name. What's in the name? When I got downhearted, how did you feel every time that not in front of the kids?
Oh, sorry.
Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase. Hakuna Matata. Ain't no passing craze. It makes no worries for the rest of your day. With our proper free philosophy. Hakuna Matata.
Long ago, there was a show whose host had the audacity to challenge the world. Then, after much epic battle, the world had had enough and decided to strike back. Little did the two sides know that their war would create a rift in the world, letting in a much greater threat to the universe. The two sides were forced to give up their anonymity and hatred for each other to face this grave threat together. Now Todd and Ken lead an elite team of podcasters against impending doom to save us all. With their incredible abilities and the power of the internet, they may be our last hope. Prepare yourselves, for they are Show X, only on VTWProductions.com.
Hello, you are listening to Show X live on VTWProductions.com. I didn't mean to load that one again. I've done that like several times this year already, and I do apologize. That's a very old intro. In fact, it's got the wrong hosts on it. That's how old it is. In fact, the guy who is doing who actually made that, and the guy who's speaking is a guy called Ursaheel. Fantastic guy from the US, who used to have a show on VTW as well years ago. And yeah, he did a bunch of audio work for the station as well, and one such thing was that intro. When we started Show X back in the day, and you can imagine how long ago that was. So today's gonna be a little bit different than normal, the normal show. So I'm gonna do a little bit of streaming today. Not in the case of, you know, streaming the show, which we always do every week, but in terms of streaming, as in I'm going to actually do some gaming live on air. So a little bit different than normal. I don't know how I'm going to manage, actually, because normally I have a wide variety of resources in front of me. I mean, a lot of it is just us talking crap half the time. But we also have the internet, you know, available to look up information, news, articles, stuff like that. But this time I'm going to do a 2-hour show entirely without anything like that, other than the sort of output of the internet. But first of all, I want to give a little shout out to myself. Weirdly enough. Because so the music you hear right now is streaming through well, multiple ways, right? So the internet is a complex thing, and I don't want to go into that. But instead of us using Sam Broadcaster like we used to always, and instead of using Winamp or VLC or anything like that, I am actually using my own software that I've written. So that's why there's a couple of errors, right? Because this is brand new software. So the first thing I've learned is that I actually didn't implement anything to remove items from my playlist. So I've got a bunch of stuff that I added by mistake, and I just can't get rid of it. And that was pretty dumb of me. I don't know why I didn't consider that. I was too busy trying to add these fancy features. I didn't even think about the most obvious stuff. I also don't have any way to know how far through a track we are. I didn't implement that whatsoever. So we could be 2 minutes in or 40 minutes into this background track. I don't know. However, I can play with volume. That's fancy. And I can do backwards and forwards through music and stuff. And I can drag and drop music into my little player. But the coolest thing, and the thing I'm most proud of, is a tiny little AI that I've made. Finally making use of that PhD and those tens of thousands of pounds they're going to paying for it. I got this little button that says autofill media, and it'll ask you on the screen. It has a bunch of options. Oops, apparently that makes it stop playing the background music. Oh, okay, that's another thing I need to work on. All right, add that to the list. Add that to the list, people. But I have this button that says autofill media, and it comes up and it's because it clears it first. That's the first thing it does. Is it clears the library. That makes sense. And it says to you, do you want to fill in X minutes with music? So if you say yes, you can choose like, I don't know, 42 minutes of music. It will scan through your music library, check all the MP3 songs lengths, and make a playlist shuffled with exactly that length. So you can make it perfect to the seconds if you want to. If it can't find that, it'll try within like 1 second of that. Then it'll try within 3 seconds. Then it'll try within 5 seconds. And if it can't do that, it'll give up. It'll say, sorry, we couldn't do that. However, we've got such a huge bank of music we're allowed to play that so far I've never had a problem. It'll also never repeat music unless you ask it to. So that's pretty neat. I'm pretty proud of that. It's just very simple little AI, no problem at all, just a search function. The other one which is really cool is that you can say, prepare the show. And what that does is it will check the time right now in your current system box. It will check how long until the show starts. It will fill up that amount of time with pre-show music. It will then add the intro music, so like the intro spiel, copies dysfunctional deviations plugin, the background music, all the music, a music break of X minutes of whatever I said to be, I can't remember, 3 minutes or whatever, 5 minutes. It'll do an email plug, then it'll do the rest of the background music, then it'll do the outro, and it'll just plonk that all in there for you, so that each time the music's all different, and it's you know, in theory, it'll make our lives easier. If I can actually make this thing work without having dumb things, like when you click a button, it stops playing everything. We also have a little drop-ins panel, but I've not got that working yet. But the idea is that it's got this little square, like, grid, where each button is a little drop-in, and it's a lot easier to use than having a media player to open drop-ins with, and then having to control pause and play and everything. You can just mash a button, and then that'll be it. And that'll be pretty cool. Maybe I can map it to the numpad or something. So I'm pretty proud of that. I also have it working with our social media. So you may have noticed, I used this last week, and that worked successfully. I did a test run last week, and that worked fine. And it says, straight to the Twitter feed and to our Facebook page, it says, the News, Gaming and Technology podcast Show X is now live on YouTube and Twitch. And there's 2 separate posts, one for Twitch, one for YouTube, and it has links directly to each one. So, and that way we don't have to type out every week like we used to. We can just press a button and it'll post it to all our social media feeds, and that's done. And then lastly, I have a bunch of buttons they can use to control the external software we use. So one will open OBS, one will open the IRC, one will open the virtual audio cables. I've not quite got that one working yet. It'll open it, but I want to make it so that it'll actually run it with the correct settings as well. And that's one of the next phases to go. So I've got a bunch of cool stuff working in here, and in theory it'll make our lives easier. I mean, admittedly, it took me like 15 hours to make it so far, which is I put way too much time into it, considering it's like 15 minutes of nuisance before a show. I'm trying to abate by 15 hours of work. That doesn't make much sense. Maybe over the years it'll be worthwhile, but right now it's a bit of a waste of my time. But it was fun to do, and I suppose if we have any other podcasts on the station, if they want to use it, I can always give them the code to make their own specific version of it if they want to. So yeah, that's been a fun little project, and I'm be having fun with that. Right, so I was saying that today we're going to be doing some streaming of games for the heck of it. Don't know if you guys have noticed, but I have glasses now because my eyes have gone funky. I have a paper deadline in 8 days, and for the past 2 weeks I've been working like mad every day. And it means, because I've also been on a Fortnite kick, pretty much all of my spare time goes into doing this paper, like 10 hours a day. Then the few hours I have free, I either hang out with Kitten watching Scrubs or something, or I end up playing Fortnite on the PlayStation. And so it means that pretty much my entire life is in front of a screen right now, more so than it ever has been. And so my eyes have been like getting eye strain, and one of them has started twitching and just starts to move slightly in a different direction to the other one. Like I've developed a lazy eye because of this slightly. But it's not even lazy, it's like it's actually spasming and flexing its muscle in a different direction. It's rather annoying. So I went and picked up some slightly yellow-tinted, douchey-looking anti-glare glasses to try and abate the problem. So far, with 1 day of using them, it has not helped whatsoever. And if anything, it just annoys me because I'm constantly aware that there's something on my nose, and I can see specks of dust all over it, and it annoys the hell out of me. I don't know how people with glasses deal with this. I'm guessing you get used to it, but still, it's a bit weird. So, also, I should mention that I'm not using the IRC personally today. You guys are welcome to use it. It's still functioning. It's still there. But I personally just prefer using Twitch because I like to be able to see the Twitch stream is still running. When I have the Twitch window open, I can see the video streaming to there and back, and I know it's all working fine. I can see the number of viewers we have, and that's useful. And I can also see the chat there, so I quite like using that. So if you guys want to chat, I recommend you use Twitch, because that's what I'm using today, and I'll give shout outs to the guys on Twitch today. So, speaking of shout outs, I want to give a shout out to, first of all, Copy, who joined us in the Twitch channel, the original Copy, and she asked me, are we having a show DFLDLRPABOSWTHOHKNRTS today? Which stands for, of course, our drunk, fearless leader, Dr. Lord Reverend Professor and Bachelor of Science with the highest of honors, Kenneth Neil Reid II. To which I said ish, because I'm streaming games instead of the normal show. So shout out to Copy for her continual efforts in remembering that ridiculous acronym. She must have it copy-pasted somewhere. She can't possibly remember that. I don't even know my own full title and name. Jeez. And Hando is there as well, and he says studious Ken. I'm not sure if that's a reference to what I was saying, or because I'm wearing glasses. Either which way, I'm happy. Copy said no one's in the IRC today. Maybe we can start converting listeners to use Twitch since we're all here anyway. Totally agreed. Also on YouTube, but I'm not using that. We're streaming there, I believe. I hope, but I don't use the chat there because 3 chats is a bit too many, right? It's a bit too many. Hando says, yeah, let's just stay here. Yay, gaming! And talking crap, yay! Also, Copy says, shout out to... Oh, that's still me. Ken with the mad skills, use Twitch for the emotes. Oh, geez, I've never actually looked at the emotes before on Twitch. Are they plentiful? Oh god, there's so many. What the hell? These are all people I don't write references to, because I don't actually watch Twitch very often. Here's our wrecked emoji, because I like it. Alright. Yeah, it really confuses me. I'm an old man who's used to IRC. And Copy says she doesn't copy-paste. Copy doesn't copy-paste, which is very against your own name, really, Copy. And Cupcheck joined us as well with his own face. Alright, he has his own face as an emoji. I don't know how that's possible. Interesting. That's pretty interesting. Oh, is it to do with your profile name or something? How do you? I don't know how to do that. Teach me their ways, people. All right, I'm gonna start getting this set up. I've not actually prepared it in any which way. I've not even told OBS how to do this yet, so this is gonna be kind of a new thing for all of us. First of all, I'm actually gonna kill my broadcasting software because I think this PC is not very good for graphics, and I don't want to have anything open that I don't need to. So there goes the music. Yep, kill. Okay, so now you should just hear the sultry tones of my voice. Okay, now I could tell OBS, first of all, stop showing that background image. It's useful, but let's turn that off. Let's get rid of that. Alright. Let's make my face nice and big for a second. Hello. Hello, everybody. Then I'm going to. Could I tell her just to do the whole monitor? That seems dangerous. I don't think I have anything that's worthy of hiding. I don't have it because this is a work computer, right? So I kind of need to be vaguely careful. I say work; it's my university computer, but I use it for. There is some private data on here for work stuff. So, window capture, video capture, display capture. That must be it. I'm going to call it monitor, which is a very good name. Oh Jesus! Not this monitor. Oh God! Oh look at that! All right, you guys can see all of the details there. That's not good. All right, let's try display 1. Hey, that looks better. Okay. Now you can see my Steam library and capture cursor. Yes, go. Okay. And I want the camera to go on top. So, order, move to top. There we go. Okay. There I am. So, maybe if I open the game, this should work fine. And also, I should probably make the camera slightly see-through. That's a thing that can happen, right? Give me a moment to work out how to do this. I can flip it. Hey, I'm upside down. Okay, that's not useful. Configure video. Oh God, no, that's not it. You know what? It's not that big a deal. It's not that big a deal. If I can't find it, then who really cares? It's just you get to see my face more. I could swear this was going to be an easy thing. Deinterlacing, blend slightly. I don't want to touch any of that just in case. Filters? Nah, screw it. Whatever. Who cares? Okay, you can see my library here. Look at all these games I don't play anymore because I don't have a gaming PC. How sad is that? Just sad. I have 399 games. I'm one away from 400 games, which would be completely useless to me because I don't actually play games. However, I do have Banished installed, and I can play Banished. I could play Factorio instead, but I feel like most people already kind of know about that a little bit. So I'd rather you guys get to experience something you haven't seen. Because Banished is a great game. It's really beautiful. I'll leave the sound on as well so you can enjoy the beautiful soundtrack. It's absolutely gorgeous. Let me also look in the chat and make sure I see what's going on here. People are asking about clothes people are wearing. Okay. Play Factorio so I can yell at you. No, Cupcheck, don't you dare buy me a game for just for no reason. Like, I don't even play games on this on Steam anymore. Completely unnecessary. Please don't do that. Please save your money, buy yourself a game, buy copy a game, buy Hando a game, buy each other games. The other game I could play that I wouldn't mind doing, I think the computer could probably handle, is RimWorld. So it's really between Banished, Factorio, and RimWorld. Which is a great game as well. It's definitely worthwhile. I've got 55 hours in RimWorld. Legitimately, like I said, I pick up games when I know they're good. All right. We've also got Factorio, which has got 127 hours. Similarly, that's not necessarily all the hours I've played. And same with Banished, 65 hours. So the most I've played is Factorio, probably because it's addictive more than anything, not because it's necessarily a better game. I'd say it's probably more satisfying on that sort of logical handling way. But they're all good games. I suppose the other thing we could do is we could play some Jackbox, actually, guys. That could be a lot of fun. So Jackbox works as a party game, right? And I believe there's Twitch integration, so you can do stupid things like inside jokes, and you guys could take part and play as well by joining in the browser, I think. And that could be quite fun. Quiplash, that's another one that does the same kind of thing, but I don't know I think that's only locally. So I'm not too sure. And plus, I've got stupidly good internet connection here. In fact, maybe I can show you. Okay, there's what's my test internet speed? Okay, let's see how we're doing. Ookla. You'll see where I am, but you already know that, and you'll see my IP address. But I don't really care because it's inside university. I'm pretty well protected here. So yeah, this is kind of what this is. Woofed. Look at that. Look at that. 92. Climbing up to 93 megabits per second. Not half bad. Ping 13 ms. So I've got like an amazing internet connection here, but I've got a crappy computer to play games on, so it's kind of win-lose here. And upload's actually really good as well, which is particularly good considering, you know, this is streaming in HD after all. Alright. Oh yeah, people are shouting for Jackbox as well. Okay, let's listen. Actually, I'm ignoring a lot of the chat. Oh god. I'm pulling a copy. Yeah, don't buy games. Don't do that. Copy needs games. She bought way too many, says Fell Smuck. And Felsmuck is correct. Why not Factorio? Okay, that's 2 votes for Factorio so far. Oh, he's got humble bundles and haven't claimed them. Says Cupcheck. Don't worry about it. There's no need. Still no need. I don't need just to get to the number 400. Here, look. There's on the screen. Hey, look, 400. I have 400 games now. Okay, now you happy? It's on the screen. Okay. Please play without filters. Please let me play without filters. Okay. Yay, Jackbox is Hando. Also, Hando, how come you've got a little star a little crown next to your name? What does that mean? Does that mean you're Prime? Oh, that must mean you're Prime, because I'm Prime as well. That makes sense. I thought it was because I'm the stream owner, and that's why when I'm going to do a wave. That's why I thought I had a king. I thought it was that, but never mind. All Jackbox games are internet playable, says Cupcheck. Okay. Oh, hey, Sarathis. I was wondering who Felsmuck was. Felsmuck's a cool name. Okay, yeah, let me install Jackbox Party Edition, and we'll see what we can do from there. It says 22 seconds to download, so I think we can manage that. I bet it's going to be quicker than that, though, to be honest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 to 10, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, okay. I think that was about 13 seconds it took. That was about right. Okay, so we got Jackbox installed. Let's also install Factorio, because that seems to be the second most. Well, actually, I think Factorio won the votes technically, but I want to get them both installed. All right. Maybe next time I can do this, I'll keep these installed, so the next time we do this, we can actually, you know, hang around and do this kind of stuff. Okay, I'm going to open up the Jackbox one. Now, I have only played 87 minutes of this, so I can't even remember half the stuff that's in here. And I think this is the first pack. I think there's like 3. So we'll see how this goes. You are all welcome to take part. All right. Tell your friends. This could be ridiculously stupid. See if you can make me blush live on air. This would be fun. All right, let's try. I hope the audio is not too loud. I'll try and fix it as we go. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We can do it. Okay. Oh god, it's already quite loud. Jackbox. Alright. Okay. Yeah, go. Okay, I can see in the stream you can see this, so that's important. Being able to see is useful. Okay. The Jackbox Party Pack. The smartest trivia show that started all. Hundreds of all new twisted trivia questions and everyone's favorite host, Cookie Masterson. Okay. Help and options. Let's see what we can do here. Full screen. Yeah, let's put the audio down a little bit more, just in case. Select the game. Get your phone or tablet. Do I have to do that? I might have to do that. If I have, that might be slightly annoying. I'll have to open up a separate window to do that. That's kind of annoying. Okay, go into do the thing. So basically to play, guys, you need to go to jackbox.tv, right? That's the website you need to go to. Jackbox.tv. That's Juliet Alpha. God, I'm so bad at this. Alpha Bravo Charlie. So that's Juliet Alpha Charlie Kilo Bravo Oscar X-ray dot Tango. What is V? Vulpix? I don't know why we have Pokemon. Jackbox.tv. Then you'll enter the 4-letter room code that'll show on the TV screen. Alright, so I'll tell you what it is when we go into the game. I'm gonna get slightly more naked here because I'm quite warm. Once you get in, you'll enter your player name. Make it rude. Rude is fun. Make it as rude as you can. I think the first, like, 3 people in actually play the game properly, and I think everybody else plays, like, the votes or whatever, for funny answers, etc. I'm not too sure. So this will be fun. Okay. Once all players in, we'll hit everybody's in. Alright. So get ready. Be prepared. We're going to do some Jackbox stuff here. We're going to make fools of ourselves. Well, I'm going to make a fool of myself here. That's what we're going to do. Alright. So we've got Drawful, where we all draw stuff. I think that's a bit dull. I don't really want to play that. Word Spud. Keep the words rolling all night. Just finish the word coming to you, like mail something. Okay, that sounds a bit like a granny game. Lie Swar could be fun. Fibbage could be fun. I think Fibbage is pretty good. I thought it had, what's it called? What do you guys want to play? You choose one, alright? Victor! That's Victor, thank you. Okay, yeah, you guys help me choose. So should we go for You Don't Know Jack? Should we go for Drawful? Word Spud? Lie Swatter? Fibbage XL. Those are your choices. So, 1 for You Don't Know Jack, 2 for Drawful, 3 for Word Spud, 4 for Lie Swatter, and 5 for Fibbage. We've got 1 for Fibbage so far. Because we can get more people involved. Okay, that's a pretty good one. Hando says You Don't Know Jack. I feel like that's gonna make a complete fool of myself because I literally don't know shit. Okay, one for 5. Okay. We need a tiebreaker here. What else should we play? Copy, I don't know if you're joining in, but or Sarathis, what do you guys think? Let me know. And genuinely, it would be fun if we got more people in here. So feel free to tell your friends and stuff. This could be quite fun. I've never done this sort of like Twitch experience, like actually utilizing the Twitch audience. If we don't get another answer, I'm gonna do a random roll in my I'll flip a coin between the two. By a coin, I mean a lid. Cobby's working, so that means she's not gonna vote. Okay. Cap up for 1, cap down for 5. It's 1. So what was 1 again? 1 is You Don't Know Jack. Okay, we're playing You Don't Know Jack. Oh, I missed it. Okay, play. Okay, get ready. So go to jackbox.tv on your
game has been activated.
Oh god. Single player or multiplayer? Surprisingly, I think we're gonna play multiplayer. Yes, we are. Okay, so this is, so you go to jackbox.tv using your mobile device as a controller. I better do this as well. Am I going to use my phone? I think I better. Okay, okay. So, go into your web browser, then go to jackbox.tv. I want to make sure my volume's off here so that you guys don't hear anything, just in case. The 4-letter room code is Golf Victor Foxtrot X-Ray. That's GVFX. Golf Victor Foxtrot X-Ray. Enter your name, preferably something funny. I'm gonna go with Mr. Blobby. Okay. I don't know if you guys remember Mr. Blobby. So far we have Cupcheck, Hando, Mr. Blobby, and we have room for one more.
But talk is cheap, right? Cheap like a toy made in China by kids in sweatshops working 9 to 5 like Dolly Parton.
It's weird hearing them speaking in the background because it confuses me. Oh, space for one more.
Mom and Dad, I'm not running the family business. Mom and Dad,
so we'll wait like what, like 10 more seconds? 10, 9, 8, so on, all the way down, until almost we get to the bottom, and then we go. Alright, let's go. Everybody's in, press everybody's in. Okay. You Don't Know Jack!
I am Cookie Masterson, and I shaved my nipples for this.
How's the volume? Let me know.
Before it grows back. Like, we need to get moving now.
I wonder if I got a slight advantage.
Okay, you 3, squeeze in, smile. I'm not going to take your picture. I just wanted to see you squeeze in and smile. You all take care of those screws now. You can force another player to answer immediately by hitting your screw button. If they miss it, you win extra bonus dollars. And today's wrong answer of the game is brought to you by
Flavored Eye Drops.
Okay, we need to keep an eye out for flavored eye drops. If we choose that, we get like a bonus or some stuff.
If you happen to find our sponsor's wrong answer of the game, you'll be rewarded with big prizes and cash.
You're not. No cash. No cash is being given out. Okay, here we go. Okay, round 1.
First, Eat, Pray, Die.
First is Eat, Pray, Die, wherever that is.
Which of these Julia Roberts characters would Jack the Ripper have been most likely to savagely murder? Erin Brockovich, Vivian Warren,
oh god, I have no idea who any of these
Ocean,
things are.
Liz Gilbert.
I just guessed randomly. I really don't know what's going on. Which of these Julia Roberts characters would Jack the Ripper have been? I don't know Julia Roberts is or any of these characters. Hando. No! Oh, Hando.
Good effort. Good effort.
Oh, I was massively wrong. I'm in massiveness of debt.
One. It was begging to be picked. Vivian Ward is the name of the prostitute Julia Roberts plays in Pretty Woman, and almost all serial killer Jack the Ripper's alleged victims were female prostitutes, so he'd probably have just loved to murder her. I can see it now.
Hando says that, what the fug? I picked Y.
Her fingers. She'd laugh, he'd laugh, then he'd...
Maybe you got lag. Because I'm watching on the screen, I've got about 4 seconds of lag here, it's not too bad. You'll have to be quick, though.
And now, if I only had a brain trust. Suppose the Scarecrow from The Wizard of Oz faced off against the Wicked Witch of the West in a public debate. If he wanted to use a straw man argument against her, what might he do? Attack the Wicked Witch's character rather than the issues? Misrepresent the Wicked Witch's position on the issues? Prove the Wicked Witch wrong using statistical data? Or interrupt the Wicked Witch before she... Player 1, who are you gonna screw?
Player 1, what are you doing, Hando?
If you're gonna threaten to screw someone, you gotta act on it.
Oh no, he stabbed himself. I have no idea what that means.
Continue now.
Okay. I've chose. I don't know if it worked. Yeah, I think it worked. Okay. Hando, you gotta choose, man.
Player 3. A straw man argument purposefully misrepresents an opponent's position in order to strike it down.
Hey, I got one right.
So I would debate the Wicked Witch. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the 2 candidates you see here tonight is a Wicked Witch. Thank you, I yield the rest of my time.
Strange. Okay, round 3. Hando says his interface isn't working. Try reloading it. Try reloading the page, refresh it.
His dirt leg's being tied up.
Oh, is there a Twitch mode?
Player 1.
Can I do that now?
Why don't you play this Disserdat and see if you can't catch up a bit? I'm gonna read off
Alright,
7
Cupcheck's on
names, and for each one, you tell me if it's the name of a necktie knot or the name of a sex position recommended by Women's Health magazine. If it's a necktie knot, press the X button. If it's a sex position, press the B button.
Anything's a sex position if you try hard
enough. I need the rest of you to pay attention. Try to pick an answer before
like
player
the dung
1.
beetle.
If player 1 gets it wrong, I'll split that cash among everyone else who got it right. We good? Here we go. The Half Windsor.
I've chosen. I've chosen. I've chosen. What are you gonna choose? What is it, Cupcheck? Pressure's on! Hey, well done.
Valedictorian.
That sounds kinky. I'm gonna go with the kinky option. I don't know why I'm telling Cupcheck my answer.
The Prince
Aha, I got it! That must be a sex position as well. Everything's a sex position. Oh no!
You're way out of position.
Oh, Hando, you're in. Cupcheck, have you lost connection or something?
My usual sex position is also the way I usually tie a tie. Alone, in front of a mirror.
I like my women like my coffee. Black and with a spoon in it. I don't even know what that means.
Next. Shop till everyone drops. Say at Christmas time, every single item at your local mall sells out. According to a popular Grimm fairy tale, which of these stores has the best chance to be magically stocked overnight by hardworking elves? Foot Locker, Radio Shack, Victoria's Secret, or LensCrafters?
These are friggin' like US things. I don't know what Radio Shack is, like an electronics store, right? I know what Victoria's Secret is. Ish. LensCrafters, don't know.
Huh?
Oh, Hando!
In the Grimm
I
fairy
guessed!
tale,
I just assumed because they do shoe stuff.
A poor shoemaker is given some much-needed help by elves who appear in the middle of the night.
Hey,
and while the shoemaker made a nice profit, the elves were trampled to death on Black Friday.
This is dumb. Cupcheck, sorry, yeah, Cupcheck says, nope, playing a game based on time across international date lines normally isn't a good thing.
Company headquarters, which trip should be the shortest? IKEA to Kia, Kia to Nokia, Nokia to IKEA, or IKEA, Nokia, and Kia headquarters are exactly the same distance apart.
What? This seems like a guess to me. What does the screw do? I might screw somebody.
Players 1 and 3.
Oh no!
Are you thinking of this one? Nokia is based in Finland, and IKEA is based right next door.
I was doing a wordplay thing where I thought like the words were kind of similar, like I don't know, like almost like an IQ test type question. Which shows how good I do an IQ test because I just failed the question.
I mean, inexpensive, inexpensive.
I don't know why I thought it was so abstract.
And it would seem player 3 is winning. For now.
I'm winning. Mr. Blobby is in the lead. Fear my pink mass.
Screws. You want to win, don't you? Open wide for... Muscle Milk was a bad choice.
Hendo says this is the dumber Jackbox game. Says the guy who's in last place? Last place,
against a rival news team. If Ron
second last
Burgundy
place.
is his team's anchor, when will he run?
I didn't even listen to the question.
Who gets the screw?
Oh, crap. I didn't even listen to the question. Is this gonna screw me even more?
You can't just leave your screw hanging out in the breeze like that. We'll try not to let that ruin the rest of the game.
Jesus, Hendo, that was brutal. Say the news team from the Anchorman films decided to play a regular race against us in front of... Is this team's anchor? When would he run? I have no idea. Yeah, that one. I don't know. I only saw Anchorman like when I was like 13 for the first time. I don't think I've seen it since.
Player 1. In a relay race, the anchor, usually the fastest runner, goes last.
Sarah says this is insanely dumb. Hendo says, yeah, the interface does not work. Alright. We'll try a different one after this. Alright. It's strange the interface isn't working.
Let's try... Guess who's Dak? Dak again. You know, I'm not an optimist, but
oh my god, we're all doing terribly.
Things have been going pretty well with the game so far.
Just delete now.
Daddy forgot about me.
Oh no, my old ventriloquist puppet, Billy O'Brien.
One's made of skin, one's made of wood, so who's the dummy?
Not me.
This is
Billy,
weird.
The whole creative team here decided to not include you in this game because you're too much of a troublemaker.
Troublemaker? Me? No, I just got back from traveling the world.
What is going on? Why is it asking us questions?
Teachings of titular world spiritual leaders. For instance, which titular religious group was founded by someone with the last name of Smith? Protestants, Episcopalians, trusted to...
Player 3, where's that screw going?
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna press screw. On Cupcheck. Haha!
Player 1, you're screwed. You got 5 seconds to give me an answer.
Oh no! It's so unfair for a time-based game. Oh, I didn't know we would do that. Sorry.
Superlative use of the screw, Player 3.
Oh, that was...
Let's see if you can make this really
bad.
Hurt.
I don't even know what's going on. That one. Sorry about that, Cupcheck. I didn't realize it was time-based. I totally screwed you over.
Player 3? Sucks to be you. Smart people choose this. The Mormon religion was founded in the 1800s by Joseph Smith.
In America.
That was pretty cruel.
Which was your favorite religion you studied?
Well, I particularly like the ones that treats about reincarnation. Someday, I hope to come back as a beautiful coffee
I kind of wish you'd hurry up. Alright, okay, round 8.
This one's known as Orca's
11.
Say I wanted to go around freeing the killer whales from every SeaWorld location in the world. How many separate rescue missions would I need to go on? 3 rescue missions, 4 rescue missions, 5 rescue missions, or 6 rescue missions?
Is this up to date? I totally guessed. I've no idea. I really don't know.
Player 2, do something!
Hando, have you given up?
Players 1 and 3? Did you pick this on purpose?
Oh no.
One right answer.
Hando's gonna win by just not playing.
There are 3 SeaWorlds. 1 in San Diego, 1 in San Antonio, and 1 in Orlando. So you
oh wow,
need to
all
go on 3
American.
separate rescue missions.
I don't know.
That sounds like a lot of traveling. Maybe I'll just pay that kid from Free Willy to do it. Something tells me he could use the cash. Next up, Kangaroo, Peanuts, Albert Einstein, or Uranus.
Okay.
Kangaroo, Peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus.
Wow, a poo joke.
The name of Jeff Dunham's purple-skinned puppet. Kangaroo, Peanuts, Albert Einstein, or Uranus.
It was a puppet. Peanut's a good name though. I'm gonna go with Peanut. I don't normally go with Albert Einstein because that's the only human name.
Player 2, watch that clock. Players 1 and 3. His name is Peanut.
Hey, I thought it was a cute name and I went for
I have
it.
to admit, people
I called
who
Kitten
talk
Peanut
through
for a month for some reason.
puppets kind of creep me out.
That you talk through me.
Quiet, Billy. Stop trying to get me to kill people.
Wow.
Well, Sarah, you should have joined in if you thought you had a chance, huh?
I call this one the Midnight Run to the Bathroom.
The midnight run to the bathroom. Okay.
According to Henry Wadsworth Longfellow,
How
how
would
would
Paul Revere
Revere
secretly
secretly signal to you that he has to pee in the sea? I have to do a number 1 in a 1. I have to do a number 1 in a 2. I have to do a number 1 in a 3. Or, I have to do a number 2 in a 1.
I'm gonna go with the one that rhymes, because I don't know what's going on. God. Yeah, we should play something that doesn't show how bad I am at everything. Yeah, I have no knowledge on stuff.
According to Henry Wadsworth Longfellow's poem, Paul Revere's Ride, Paul's signal for the British was 1 if by land, 2 if by sea. And as we all know, a number 1 is a P. And Americans would have known about the British sooner if he hadn't stopped for a number 4. You don't even want to know what that is.
Okay, round 3.
Brace yourself for the
Seems we only haven't. Oh, I can skip this. I'll skip this.
Oh, I'll just shut my mouth then.
I don't know what's going on, but I think it's more fun to
This
skip.
plus this equals that. What new thing do these combine to make? Good luck.
This plus this equal that. Okay, I can do this. I don't know what's happening. Oh, okay. It's just click when there's something obvious on the screen. Cool. Okay. Oops. Oh, there we go. I thought I was out of time there. Bison and cow. Beefalo. Yeah, the delay is making this pretty impossible. This is... I didn't get that one. I think I was looking at the chat. Yeah, this is not really fair. I think you just come check. Oh, you got that by spamming, didn't you? I should pay attention. Why are you screaming every second? Oh. Well done. Your screaming and spamming got you the right answer eventually, but you also got like 5 wrong answers. Oops, got that one wrong. I don't know why I find that so funny. Well done, you got it, technically. God damn it. What the? Oh god. Got an achievement apparently.
Player 3 takes the win! My god.
Hey, I won.
Who would have thought a victory would be such a great
and Kupchak has put in a mortgage, and Hando needs to sell all his household equipment. Wow. That was a terrible game. Let's get out of here. Oh, Jesus. Okay, let's see. Let's try the other one. Hopefully it's not so time-based. The time is really killing it, isn't it? Okay, Fibbage is what people are shouting for. Fibbage is. Alright. That one. Okay, Fibbage, here we go. This is hopefully gonna be less shit. Okay, the room code is Foxtrot, Zulu, Romeo, Mike. And I'm gonna go... bags of milk. Okay, bags of milk is joined, so is Hando. So is Kupchak. I'll give it a few seconds so Serathis can join if he wants to. So you go to, what is it? Jackbox.tv and put in the room code Foxtrot, Zulu, Romeo, Mike. So that's jackbox.tv/ No, not forward slash. Then you just go into the bottom and the box that appears and you put in FZRM, Foxtrot, Zulu, Romeo, Mike. Alright. Oh, he's waiting. Okay, that's fine. Okay, I think that's everybody then. Oh, stream mode. I need to do stream mode first. Sorry guys, we'll do that first. Because that seems kind of important. Okay, what difference does it make? Does it just mean that you guys see things better? How? No, there's no stream mode. It just says, like, full screen or windowed, and that's it. That's the only options I have here. You can see them. There's no other options. I can just... That's it. Is it inside the game? Is it inside the game that happens? Do I get extra options inside the game? I'm gonna keep asking. Nope, there's nothing here. Nope. Alright, try again, try to connect again. It's, Golf, Quebec, Golf, Whiskey. Oh, it's from the new versions of Jackbox. Okay, that's fine. Alright, I think that's every day because nobody else really said that they wanted to play. Which makes sense. We have 5 people there. There's one extra person who's not said anything then. That's strange. Unless I count as one person, of course. Okay, let's get started. Everybody's in. Let's go. Let's do it. Game starting. 3, 2, 1.
Hi, I'm Cookie, and if I fall asleep during this, just poke the screen with a stick. I see we have 2 smart players this game, and 1 total moron. I think you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
This is round 1, and that means you get 500 points for everyone you fool with your made-up
answer. Okay, I'm pretty good at lying. This could be pretty fun, actually.
The truth. All right, pick a category.
Hando, you're choosing a category, bro. Whatever you want. Auto repair.
Okay, here's your first question.
Jesus, Hando.
It's time for a road trip. While in Florence, New Jersey, be sure to check out the auto repair shop, which, according to its owner, has an operational toilet once owned by blank. Now, use your device to enter a bluff that you think will fool the other players into thinking it's true. If you can't think of anything in time, use the Lie For Me button for half the points. Do it now.
If you put in like Pusser or something, we'll probably work it out. Also, typos do not make this easy. So to get this lie, to win this game, right? Being amusing is helpful because people might just vote for you just because it's funny. But you also want to make it kind of believable, but not too believable. Like if you put something like the Queen, right? You're probably not going to get it because people won't believe it. If you put Pusser, nobody will believe it either. Waiting on one more. Mine's entered, so... I don't know.
Okay, here are your choices. Find the truth and enter it on your device.
Ah, you get bonus likes. That's pretty good. Okay. I'm gonna give Hitler a bonus like for the first time ever. He's gonna get a like. Which means I told you now what I didn't choose.
Okay, what did everyone pick?
I chose Mark Twain. Ah! No way! Why would it be in the US?
And nobody fell for some of these ingenious lies.
Bugger. Oh, I'm in negative. Screw you guys. And I was just like, I'm so good at lying. Ah.
Select a category.
Okay, I'm choosing a category. Okay, that one. Self-help.
Okay, here's the question. Blair Tolman wrote a self-help book called Blank for Under $1, 301 Ideas. Enter your lies now. All right, where's the truth?
I love the ways to get a prostitute.
Let's
That's
see what
good.
everybody selected.
Go vote for that one. Haha! You fell for my lie, Hando! Oh, and I fell for yours! Damn it! Crap! Ah!
Disclaimer, all of them will be first dates. And we're done.
And last dates. Ah, at least I'm no longer in the negative. That's my goal for today. Ah, crap. Can't believe I fell for Hando's one. Look at him troll-lolling in the chat.
Pick a category.
Alright, Cup Check, choose a category. What do you want? Prize.
Okay, here's the question. The 1995 Diagram Prize for Oddest Book Title of the Year went to the book Reusing Old Blank. Type in your lies now.
Yes, Sarah, this pusser has like 3,000 kids now. No, I'm kidding. She has two babies. One's a toddler now, I believe. One's still a Leo baby.
Okay, which one's
and
the
that's
truth?
quite a lot of stuff on. And she also does LARPing and stuff, so. Okay, oh jeez. Title went to the reusing old dick. It can't possibly be dick.
Alright, who picked to watch?
Oh, I fell for Hando's lie again! Damn it, Hando, you're in my head. And I'm in your head! Ah, 2 in a row. Why would you want to reuse a grave?
And nobody fell for this one.
Nobody fell for dick. Hey, I'm above 0! Yay! I like the deck has a thumb up next to it now.
This is round 2, which means all point values are doubled. Exciting. Alright, pick a category.
Alright, Cup Check, your choice again.
No, that's okay, I've got it.
Alright, don't
Okay,
then.
here's the question.
Jeez.
A man in Proctor,
Oh, God.
Minnesota was arrested for driving a motorized blank while drunk. Enter your lies now.
So, I said, oh god, because Copy said her eldest spawn, in reference to Pusser, is in school. Her little one is a toddler. That's crazy how old they are now.
Here you go. Find the truth.
Oh god. Lazy boy chair, armchair, scooter, or scissor lift. I feel like I'm just gonna fall for Hando's thing again.
Alright, let's see what everybody picked.
You fell for it again, Hando! And you- oh! Cupcheck fell for Hando's lie. I chose lazy boy chair. Yes! Because I thought nobody would want to be lazy enough to actually type in the dashes, to be honest.
Left. One single, lonely, pitiful lie.
Nobody fell for Dick. Ken 2018. Thanks, guys.
Select a category.
Alright, Hando, choose a category. There's lion, rainforest, a long word which I don't is turning too much for me to see.
It's not hard. You know what? We'll just stick with this one.
Rags. Okay, we got rags.
Here's the question. It's time for a road trip. When in Laza, Spain, be sure to check out the annual festival where participants pelt each other with muddy rags full of blank. Type in your lies now.
There's so many bad things you can put in this. Who's gonna put poo? Who's gonna put jobby?
Okay, here are your choices.
Wow. They're actually quite tame. Alright, Fire ant seems a little unlikely. I'm gonna go with rocks.
Okay, let's take a look.
Because I wrote stones. Ah, I fell for Cupcheck this time. Well done, Cupcheck. You tricked me. Cupcheck fell for my one. Fire ants. Yeah, it's pretty funny. I'll give that one a like. Well done.
Or as Americans call it, Black Friday.
Wait. Really?
And that means this lie didn't
Wait,
get
what? There aren't even fire ants in Spain, are there? I thought there was a South American thing. Alright.
Alright, pick a category.
I'm gonna choose Sergeant, because I love the spelling of Sergeant.
Okay, here's the question. The first and only dog to be given rank in the United States Armed Forces was named Sergeant Blank. Enter your lies now.
Please don't Google this, guys. That's not fun. Okay, let's see what this is. The first and only dog in the US to be given the rank of Sergeant.
Okay, here you go. Find the truth.
I'm gonna guess sausage, even though I probably shouldn't. Corpse sniffer.
Who picked what?
Lick my own balls. Oh no, whose lie was that? Ah, Hando! Damn you, Hando! You got me thrice! And you're both right. Damn it.
He served in World War II, presumably wearing 2 sets of dog tags.
God damn it.
And the rest of the board goes unselected.
Ah, down at the bottom again. Damn it. I'm getting too into this.
Welcome to the final fibbage. This is your final question, and it's worth triple. It's anybody's game. Okay, here is your final fibbage question. Former First Lady Barbara Bush wrote an official apology letter to this fictional character in 1990. Type in your lies now. Hurry up! Use a suggestion if you can't think of anything.
The suggestions are crap, by the way.
Alright, where's the truth?
Edgar Allan Poe isn't fictional. I'm gonna go with Marge Simpson. No, I should have been Lisa. Damn it, I should have been Lisa. I should have went for Lisa. Crap. She's the one that needs apologized to the most. She has a sad, sad life. Yeah, me too, Hando. Me too. We both screwed up.
Alright, let's see what everybody picked.
Oh, we got it! Oh, damn. I didn't expect that.
The letter said, I'm sorry I had a cow. And we're done.
You're still in the lead, you bastards. Damn it. That was last place. Ah, well done, guys. Well done. Cupcheck's both the best liar and got the most thumbs up for funniest things. Right, do you want to try that again? Do you want to try that again? Let's try. We could do Drawful, but let's try Drawful. I want to see how that one works. Hando says again, we're getting spammed with emojis. Okay, I'd like to try Drawful. Hando says he hates it. Okay, let's do Fibbage once more then. Let's do Fibbage once more. Invite your friends. I'd like to get 4 players, at least. All right, let's take a quick break while this goes in. All right, so we'll take a very quick break. Then we'll play this. Then we'll play this game, and then I'm going to finally do some solo gameplay. All right, so log in and join. The room code is bpig, and make sure you choose a name for yourself. Who should I go? I just thought a really bad thing I should go, and I really shouldn't do that. I'm gonna go the Scottish prick. Okay, I can't fit it all in. Scottish ass. There we go. Okay, Scottish ass is in. Okay, although it says more like it says Scottish has. Scottish has. Okay, so we're gonna take a quick break here. Okay, we're gonna be like 5 minutes. I'll put on some music in the meantime. Then we will play the game. So please do join in. Go to jackbox.tv and type in bpig to join in. Tweet it out. Tell your friends if you have anybody who's just like floating around. Don't have VLC installed. Yeah, I do. Go away. Oh my god, settings. I don't care. Go. Okay, fine. Shut up. Okay, yeah, so tell your friends to come take part. In the meantime, we'll listen to some Brad Sucks, because Brad Sucks is awesome. Alright, so 2 songs, and then we'll be back after that. You're listening to ShowX on VTrussians.com. Let me just mute this for a second. There we go. And we'll be back momentarily. Well, let's say 5 past, alright? So after these 2 songs, we'll be back. Again, you're listening to ShowX on VTWProductions.com. Alright, we're back. We're back. We're on air. Here we are. Oops, my system sounds. Chat box. Alright. I'm going to send a tweet. I didn't have a chance to. I'm going to do that quickly. We're playing a game of Fibbage on ShowX. Feel free to join. www.jackbox.tv/ with code BPIG. Okay. I want to put that on the ShowX Twitter. Can you guys retweet that if you can? Go to twitter.com, just retweet the latest ShowX, or the one from me because I'm retweeting it as well. The more we get, the better. That'd be fun to get more than 3 people in this. Ideally, we can get as many as possible. So we'll give that a couple seconds, alright? In the meantime, let's just talk to the IRC. How are you guys doing? How are things going? There's a few things I actually wanted to mention on the Facebook, the Facebook side of things, as well. Because there's a bunch of news this week that's pretty interesting. Oh, I forgot to do what I was planning on doing when I came back from the break. I was planning on having the camera off and then just turning it back on, but having Picard's face there for some reason. Oh, yes. TL Greyhawk. He supports me in my my Fibbage efforts. He does. He supports me. Here he is. My buddy, my pal. Mr. Picard. Just me and him take on the world. Picard and Ken versus the world. So this is actually, as you can probably read, it says, resistance is not futile, your pension axed. There's a whole pension thing going on at the uni just now, a big strike. And I love this, because it's got Picard in it and I love Picard. Regardless of political stuff, I love Picard. I took it down just to show you guys. I'll put it back up after the show. Because I don't want to have... I'm not trying to be pro or anti in my movement, especially not with using university equipment like I am right now. So I'll be putting that back where it was, as if I hadn't touched it. Alright, we had nobody else join us, which makes me sad. But they can always jump in and, like, listen in, can't they? So, I will leave that open and see if they're interested. Okay. Well, maybe more people join during it and then we can have a game afterwards. Alright. And Kuro has his coffee. Let us begin! Fibbage.
Welcome to the game, I'm Cookie, and I can't wait to find out if you're better liars than all of my exes. I see there are 3 of you today. I hope this is a really weird double date. Let's do this. This is round 1, and that means you get 500 points for everyone you fool with your made-up answer. And you'll get 1,000...
I feel it should be reversed, like, finding the truth should be irrelevant. It should really be tricking people. Oh, cell phones. I know stuff about them, kind of.
Okay, here's your first question. Moviegoers who use their cell phones at the Prince Charles Cinema in London are escorted out by people dressed as blank. Now use your device to type a lie that might fool the other players into believing it. If you can't think of anything in time, use the Lie For Me button for half the points. Do it now.
How many people are going to enter Prince Charles, by the way? Moviegoers who use their cell phones at the Prince Charles Cinema in London are escorted out by people dressed as...
Okay, there are your choices.
Cat.
Find the truth and enter it on your device by touching the answer you want.
William Wallace. Ninjas. I like all these answers, though. They get likes. They all get likes.
Okay, what did everyone pick?
Haha, I tricked you even though I told you I put it in. Hando. Hey!
And nobody fell for some of these ingenious lies.
Well, then it just makes sense, right? If they're dressed all in black, they can't be seen. That's what you want in a movie theater.
Select a category.
All right, Hando, what are we doing? What is the plan? What is the
Okay,
plan,
here's the
Hando?
question.
What is the
The
plan?
Backyard Brains Company sells a device that lets you control blank with your mobile phone. Type in your lies now.
I have a feeling that Kuro will actually know this one and probably own one, so this is a little unfair.
Okay, here are your choices.
Cockroaches, Jesus. Barbecue, lawnmower. I'm gonna go with cockroaches actually. That seems like it's so ridiculous and might be true. Bluetooth microwave seems almost realistic though.
All right, let's see what
Because I
everybody
chose
picked.
it. Haha, I wrote it in. Oh, you fell for Hando's lie, Kuro. Aha! I actually saw an article about this a couple years ago.
You
So
can control a cockroach's movements with electrical signals.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the app immediately closes when you turn on the kitchen light. And we're done.
oh, nobody fell from my Bluetooth microwave. I thought they would. So that's why I needed a 5-minute break. I was actually researching all the questions. Now I know them all. Coffee's still kicking in, says Kuro.
Time to pick a category.
Alright, Kuro. Choose a category. I recommend Chad. Schwarz, meaning
Okay,
black
here's
in
the
German.
question. When soccer player Stefan Schwarz signed with Sunderland in 1999,
I'm already
the
confused.
team made sure that his contract specifically prohibited him from traveling to blank. Enter your lies now.
I really don't know anything that's happening here because I don't know anything about football / soccer. This confuses me greatly.
All right, where's the
Azeroth.
truth?
I'll give it a like for the Azeroth one. No playing World of Warcraft now, Mr. Schwartz.
All right, who picked what?
Ah! Aha, you fell for my one.
Well, don't you feel foolish?
What? Really?
He was hoping to take a commercial flight to outer space, or as they call it in Europe, foot space.
Shut
And
up.
that means this lie didn't get picked.
I like the Azeroth one though. I gave you a like for that one. Well done, Hando. That was a good one. Come on, it's probably more sensible than aerospace.
Now it's round 2, where all point values are doubled. Let's do it. All right, pick a category.
What are we doing, Hando? Let's do rehab. We love rehab.
Well, we ain't waiting forever. Okay, here's the question.
Total
In
Recall.
2013, Dell issued a recall after customers complained their laptop smelled like blank. Type in your lies now.
Do 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 do.
Okay, here you go. Find the truth.
Eggs and rotten eggs. Weird.
Okay, let's take a look.
Why would that be a bad thing, Kuro? Hey, we got it.
And the rest of the board goes unselected.
I put eggs. Scottish ass in the lead, as it should be, because everybody can then view it from behind.
Select a category.
Alright, Kuro, what we're doing? I like loneliness. We're a nihilistic generation. Let's do loneliness. Aw.
Okay, here's the question. In autumn 2013, a company that owns parking lots in England temporarily allowed drivers to pay for parking not with money, but with blank. Enter your lies now.
British stuff, I can make British jokes. I can do that. I know Britain.
Okay, which one's the truth?
Oral sex. Chestnuts as in the edible nuts, or as in the other kind of chestnut? Ah, damn it, that's Kuro's lie, isn't it? Damn it! Because you used petrol instead of gas, so I fell for it. Aha! You fell for my lie as well.
Well, you guys blew it.
It actually was chestnuts. What the hell? Who has chestnuts just around the place ready for parking? Ready to pay for parking? Mad! The world's gone mad! 5 years ago. 2 people liked Hando's answer of oral sex.
Alright, pick a category.
Oh, I'm gonna choose 787 because that rhymes with the Malaysian flight, isn't it?
Benjamin Moore paint color 787 has the strange name Grandma's Blank. Type in your lies now.
I'm sorry, I don't know why I put that one. Oh god. Oh, that was bad. Oh no.
Use a suggestion if you can't think of anything. Alright, where's the truth?
The color that he came up with is this also had the strange name Grandma's Sink, Grandma's Crusty Bush, Grandma's Sweater, Grandma's Kitchen. Yeah.
Alright, let's see what everybody picked.
We all got it right.
Everyone's a winner. Luckily, it's just a color and not a smell. And that's it.
That's for sure. Crusty Bush. Ah. I'm sorry. Oh, great. My Crusty Bush got a like. I'm glad.
It's time for
just one.
Final fibbage.
Just one.
Just one final question, and it's worth triple. Good luck. Okay, here is your final fibbage question. Name of the Rhode Island School of Design's penis-shaped hockey mascot. Enter your lies now.
Penis-shaped hockey mascot.
Hurry! Hit the lie for me button if you can't think of something.
Dun dun dun! Rhode Island School of Design's penis-shaped hockey mascot. Is Rhode Island Phallus, the Scroty, the Robert Cock Dick, or the Rodney? They're all pretty good, I'm gonna have to like them all.
The
Robert Cock Dick. Oh, I'm proud of that one. Ah, I fell for Kuro's lie. I thought it might be possible. Rhode Island Phallus. You actually fell for Robert Cock Dick. Oh, none of us got it right. Jesus. So it was Scroty. What a horrible name. But that's not even penis reference. Scrotum is a
costume
bag.
Significantly when he's out on the ice.
Good game. Good game. My butt has won the game. My bum has won. You got the most likes though, Hando. Just because you keep putting funny answers down. Alright, I'll do with this game. Alright. Did you send me something? Who sent me something? Why would you do this? Oh, I got a bear simulator thing. Okay. Cool. Alright, we're gonna play a game. Let me put some background music on in the meantime while we work out what we're gonna do. Let's go with this one. Alright. I like this background music. Okay, so we have 3 games installed, 1 already played. I should also install this one because it's a maybe. It's a maybe. What else we got? Actually, let me do this down a little bit. God, that's loud. Okay, again, Hando's saying Factorio because he loves some Factorio. We also have Banished, which again, can't recommend enough. Really good. Tom Bad Guy also says Cracktorio. Okay, it seems like we're definitely leaning towards that. Alright, let's play that. Let me just, I'll leave that. I'll leave that as is. Okay, quick, that was quick background music. Okay, back to the game we go. Okay, Factorio. Let's play some. Let's see how, Kuro does love some Banished. Good for you, Kuro. I just find it so relaxing. I just find it really relaxing. Yeah, I'll see if I can make it multiplayer, and then you guys can join in as well if you want to. But I'm not gonna play it multiplayer, if you know what I mean. You guys can hang about there, but I'm gonna just sort of do my own thing. If this loads, God's sake, you aren't kidding. It does take a long time to load. All right. Do I have any mods? No. Cool. Good. Okay. Let's just play the base game. Multiplayer. New game. Actually, maybe we should play... Can I choose... I was hoping I could choose my... I have a scenario that I created. Can I do it from here? New game, load game. Scenario, yeah, there we go. I've got an easy start scenario, which just has a bunch of stuff at the start to make it like easier for you. Nah, let's do it from scratch. Let's do it from scratch. Even all the boring stuff, that's half the game, right? Okay, resources patches have large richness, they expand far. Recipes are more expensive. No, I'm not playing that. Well, they got about 4 or 5 minutes. No, not Death World, and not Real World either. Let's just go for rich resources. That's all fine. I don't care about the size and stuff. Yeah, I want there to be enemies and stuff. Let's make them... I'll just leave them as is. I'm not really too bothered. And for a string, and did you know any good strings? Otherwise, I'll put in a funny word. What was that? What was that last thing I came up with in that last game? Robert Cock Dick. Okay, there's a string. Oh no, that's exchange string. No, okay, sorry. The map seed. There we go. Okay, generate on Robert Cock Dick. I know Minecraft lets you do that. Okay, let's go for that Star Trek thing that I know the long code for. How big can it be? That's not enough characters. Let's just do the start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Left and lost. 1, 7, 3, 4, 6, 7, 3, 2, 1, 4, 7. That should be enough. 1, 7, 3, 4, 6, 7, 3, 2, 1, 4, 7, 6, Jelly 3, 2, 7, 8. That one. Still too many. Okay, that one. It's going to be called Go Hex's game. It's called VTW. Visibility, not LAN, because I don't want random people next door to jump in case they do. I don't care with the max players. Nope, that's fine. Password is just going to be... Picard. No capital. Just Picard. P-I-C-A-R-D. Tags are VTW, so you should be able to find it by just searching for it. Autosave, let's just say every 20 minutes, because I don't want it to disrupt the game too much. Hey! And I think we're going to call it there. You sure?
I am going to Skype with my parents though.
Oh, that's fine. That's okay. So, you remember before I've said that we share an office? Well, that's exactly what's happening here, and I do apologize to my office mate because I feel bad for disrupting him.
And I apologize you for disrupting.
No, not at all. Not at all. The office first. Office comes first. So we've got half an hour left. Is that okay?
No problem.
Okay. If I'm too loud, just tell me, okay?
Same goes for me, yeah?
No, you feel free to do as you please. Do as you please, please. Okay, so okay, we're half an hour left. We'll play a quick game. Let's do this. All right. So the password is Picard with a P, well, a lowercase p. We'll auto save every 20 minutes just so it doesn't annoy people. We'll auto kick AFK after. Nah, it's fine. And okay, let's try this out. There we go. You guys can jump in now. Oh god, it's laggy for me. Probably because I'm hosting a server and trying to stream in HD as well. Okay, so this is Factorio for those of you who haven't seen before. It's a really fun game where basically you're a single dude who runs around on this big empty world that you seem to have crash landed on, and you'll see that the graphics aren't particularly amazing. That's not a big problem though. I don't find that a bad thing. It's not really about the graphics, it's about the sort of logical background to the game. Hando's jumping in now. So there's big patches of stuff around the place. You can see there's trees, and there's Hando. Hello, Hando. So there's trees around the place, there's coal, there's iron, which is up here, this big grey patch is iron. You can see on the mini-map, and on the big map here, oops, that there is black for coal, silver for iron, copper's over here, and stone is all the way over there. Jeez, this is not a good map. Oh, there's some stone down there, that's not so bad. And there's some uranium around the place as well, and some crude oil, but don't worry about that. All we really need right now is coal and iron, and then eventually we get onto the other things. So Hando's already begun. I'm going to try and jump in as well. Let me make sure that you guys can actually hear the music and stuff as well, because I think I've got it turned down. Yeah. Okay. Okay, you should be able to hear stuff. Okay, so this first thing I'm putting down is a miner, right? And I'm gonna, oops, and I'm actually gonna build something for myself. So if you press E, you can go to the crafting menu, and there's a whole bunch of stuff you can just do off the bat. I'm gonna make an iron axe because I find it very useful for starting off. So for cutting down trees and stuff like that. Okay, and then you can get more resources. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick up some coal, just one, and then I'm gonna put it in here. And when I do that, you'll see that it instantly gets absorbed and is now used to actually run this drill. The drill then passes on its coal directly into this one here, which is in turn facing back to that one. So they're actually feeding each other. So this is an infinite mechanism for getting coal now, which is, well, up to the storage gets full, and it has a storage of 64, so this won't last very long. Okay, the next thing we really need is iron. So I'm going to go over here and get some iron. Because iron is very useful. In its base form, it's completely useless, though. In its base form, it's just ore, and it can't be used for smelting or making tools or equipment or anything like that. So I'm just going to get a bunch of it, because it's pretty useful to have a chunk of it. There's an achievement in the game where I think you only actually, like, create something like 80 things by hand, and if you do everything, you have to do everything else automated, so there's no way I'm doing that. I'm pretty dumb when it comes to this game, so I would not be able to do that. Okay, we've got a bunch of iron now. We've got 16. That should be quite a chunk. I'm also going to go get some stone. So, but first, let me see if I can put down my smelter here. And I'm going to take a bunch of the coal that it's got so far, dump it in there along with the iron. And now that's making some iron bits for us. Cool. Okay, now I want to head south and get some of that stone. Now, if you're worried about enemies and stuff in this game, oh Jesus, dense forest. If you're worried about enemies and stuff in this game, you don't really need to be, because for the most part, this game is... I'm just shooting some trees down because I'm lazy. Because for the most part, this game is completely peaceful. It's not, well, for the first couple of hours in the game, really. After a while, oh god, I don't want to go through this forest anymore. I'm sick of it. Oh no, I better not be stuck in here. Let me out. Yeah, for the vast majority of the game, this game is peaceful. But the more you pollute the world, so the more machinery you build and stuff, the higher chance there are of enemy bases spawning nearby. And so basically, how it works is the enemy bases are just these little big creatures that are buildings in themselves that can attack things that are nearby, and otherwise it's just it creates like these biters, which are little creatures, look like Zerg from StarCraft or something, that sort of run at you and attack you. I'm gonna get some copper because I can't be bothered trying to get that stone anymore. So I'm gonna go get some copper. There's some hidden amongst the trees here. I'm gonna cut down some trees to make an easier path. So there's a durability system as well, so I am being a bit wary that my pick might be getting destroyed as I cut down trees here unnecessarily. Cut down that one as well, just so it's an easier path. Okay. People, Kuro says Ken is so polite, lol. Yes, I try to be. Well, it's an office, mate. I feel bad. I mean, it is half 8 on a Sunday, but you know, the office is an office in the end, not for streaming and gaming. Tom Bad Guy. Sorry, that's Tom Bad Guy who said Ken is so polite, lol. Kuro said, Banish is relaxed until half your population dies from plague. Or there's a tornado. You seen that thing? It's crazy in Banish. I couldn't believe it. It took me like 100 hours of gameplay before I saw that thing. Okay, so I've destroyed my pick and now it's taking forever to do stuff, so I'm going to make another pick in my inventory there. Okay. So by default, you get a pistol and some ammo as well, and you get some iron ore to start off with just to make things a little bit easier, which is nice. Okay, so I've got all the iron ore from there. I'm going to dump in the copper as well, just because I feel like it more than anything. Just to make sure these guys are don't get overloaded, I'm going to pick up a bunch of the coal and dump in here as well, just to make life easier. Okay. So we really do need that stone. I think the only place we can actually get it is there, or over there. I could run there. Actually, it might be easier to run there. There's no forest. Yeah, I think I'm going to head over to the southeast. Okay, I'm going to go to the southeast, yeah. Get a bunch of stone. So stone is useful for furnaces. Furnaces are needed to obviously smelt things. And you'll say, well, you already have a furnace. Yeah, but eventually you want to be able to have, you know, hundreds, thousands of smelters and drills and stuff, all automating stuff for you. So right now you'll see me like going around fueling stuff by myself, but eventually you get like, very soon actually, you get these little mining drills which will drill, and you can have these little robot arms that can grab stuff out of them and place it onto like conveyor belts, which will move resources from place to place, and then you'll have the robot arms to either store it or use the resources elsewhere where it's needed. So for example, you'll see the top right of the screen. I don't know if you can read it because the stream looks kind of horrible quality right now. I do apologize for that. It's just due to the computer not being able to handle all this stuff at once. At the top right of my screen it says press T to start new research, so I'll show you that in a second. There's a huge research tree. That's why the game takes so long, and how you can really complete the game. The end goal is to get off the planet, so you're trying to build a spaceship from scratch. That's kind of the challenge. But you do most of it through automation, like robots will do most of the work for you once you get the robots going. Okay, so here's the research screen. You can see there are like, you know, like, I don't know, like 100 technologies, something like that here, like 80. And there's a bunch you can choose from. You can get optics, you can get automation, and they all lead into each other, right? So you need to kind of unlock everything to get anywhere. So I'm not currently researching anything because I don't have any research stations. So you need to like build a little building which will do the research for you. Handler's already hard at work doing the stone furnaces. Where did he get stone from? Handler, how did you get stone? Where did you go? Coal, copper. Did you go down here and get it? How did you get through? Crazy man. Alright. He's already beating me at this game. So I actually introduced Hando to this game. And Sarah has introduced me. Really, really fantastic game. But these are actually badly placed. So I'm going to delete a couple of these things. And I'm going to place them elsewhere. So yeah, I'm going to put a couple here just to join in with the rest. Okay. And then I'm going to share some of the coal out amongst them. Just to make our life a little bit easier at the start here. Because again, later on this will all be automated, right? Okay. Put some in there, and then I'll fill this one with wood, just to get rid of the wood. In fact, I'll keep some wood because it's useful to have some. Okay. Right, so next up, I'm going to start making some conveyor belts, because they are pretty useful. So I told it to make a batch of 5 and then a batch of 3, because that's all I had the resources for. So you can see my inventory filling up here with this stuff. So one of the big things we want to do is start drilling iron, because iron is an incredibly useful... Oh, that big rock there! I didn't realize you could do that. Anyway, iron is an incredibly useful resource. Now, we're going to just start off just with like 1 or 2 of these things. I'm just going to place my belt right there. And just start it coming down here. Alright. Pretty useless right now, right? It doesn't go far. And there's nothing going on that are coming off. But there will be soon. Soon! Okay. Right, and I said I wanted to start mining myself, so I'm going to actually get started on that. So I'm going to take some of the iron from here. I think I'm stealing Hando's, but I don't think you'd mind. If you do mind, tell me in chat, Hando. I'll replace it. There were large stones in the iron. Yeah, my bad. I forgot you could do that. Not played the game in a while. Okay, so I've got the iron. I'm going to actually take that one furnace here back, and then I'm going to make a miner here. Okay. And then I'm going to make a burner inserter as well, just for the first one. Okay. So that's now going, right? Oh, okay, sorry. Now that's going, right? So now it's you can see with the torchlight, it is now mining iron with the drill and instantly placing onto the belt. Great. So that's passing all along down here. And slowly but surely this belt will fill up and then it will stop, or when it runs out of fuel it will stop. Okay. Otherwise, we need to, I need to actually keep grabbing this iron ore because it's going to be very useful because I'll need it to make more of these belts here so that we can actually process the iron. So we also need to be able to eventually automate our own coal making, right? Right now it grabs all the coal but it doesn't place it in the right place. It doesn't feed into the furnaces, for example, right? So that's mining some iron for me, and I'm doing some myself. Okay, there we go. Got a bunch more iron, right? That was quick. 22 now. God, I can't see in the dark. Okay. I'm going to go over here and putting a bunch in this one and a bunch in that one. It goes a little bit faster if you multitask it. Oh, he's burning some stone as well. That's good. I'll do the same. All right. Stone is useful because you can actually use it to make pavement, which makes you run faster, which makes things a little bit more efficient. Alright, why is this stopped? It's full. Okay, I'm going to take some of the coal out of these. Just fill up. Fill up, fill up, fill up. Cool. And then I'm going to grab some iron. Okay, got 3 more. Woohoo! Crazy! Now, realistically, I don't need this to go all the way down. I suppose we could actually just move the furnaces up. I think that's what I'm going to do. Hando may disagree, but he is the expert player here. I'm just sort of screwing around. Alright, so let's just place some here because I feel like it. Alright. 1, 2, 3. In fact, maybe not that close together. Might need a space in between. I'll explain. You might see why later. Okay. Okay, we got all those there. Next, we're going to want to pass over the iron into there, right? You see that happening now. So it's grabbing iron and it's placing it into the furnace. But the furnace has nothing, no fuel to burn. So we need to give it some coal. So I'm going to go over to these drills and grab what they have inside them. I did that by pressing Control-click. So I'm going to go over here. I'm going to give a bunch to the burner inserter, which can now grab and has the fuel to grab. And that to actually burn it. Okay? So now we've automated a part of this. It will now continually feed it iron as it needs it. Right? So the iron is now being taken from up here, put on the belt, handed down here, grabbed and put into the furnace, which is cool. However, next we need to automate, well, one, more of this, right? We want to have multiple of these things go on. Multiple miners, multiple handovers, and multiple furnaces. We also want to automate the coal, right? That's the end goal here, is to also have the coal automated. So ideally what we'll do is we can at the start anyway, we can have a track going up here and handing coal onto the side of this, and then it will pass both of them down here. That'll be pretty nice. So I might actually just grab these two and just place them here for now. You'll see why in a second. Okay. And then these guys will go up here. Alright, that's where they're gonna go. Eventually. Again, I don't quite have enough iron to do this yet, so I want to grab some more iron from down here. Okay, stone, copper, iron, copper. Okay, got our 3 on the way. Alright, let's grab some more ore from here. So we've got way too much for that furnace alone. Cool, okay, got loads there. I'm going to hand some of this down to these guys down here because they're still useful and still working for us. That guy. Alright. I'm gonna grab that coal in case we need it as well. Okay, let's get this going up north. I need a bit more again. Actually need a lot more. We're only halfway yet, right? Some more being made. Now, ideally, I think we'd want to have this connect here. That's my plan. So the coal's going to come up here, go along this transport here, and land on the other transport. And that way it can feed it both fuel and feed it everything else it needs. The next thing is these guys are not automated yet either, right? Right now these are burning on fuel that we have to put into it. What I'd like to do is have this line here split so they can actually go back and they can feed into themselves. That would be ideal. In fact, there might be an easier way of doing that by using different drills, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay. Can I get more of these guys? Yep. And more of these guys. Cool. All right. And that goes this way. Okay, so that's now going that way. And the iron is on it as well. So this part is now mostly automated. We just need to kind of make it do more now as well. Oh, Hando's over down at the bottom right getting the stone there. Ah, so you have to eventually go there. Cool. I was half right. I'm going to claim that anyway. Okay, so I'm going to make a couple more burner inserters. Because these guys... So you notice there's two here, right? There's inserter and burner inserter. The burner inserter needs to have coal to work. The inserter uses electricity. But that's a technology we don't quite have yet. We'll get there though. But you can see these now working, right? Okay, I've placed them down. They feed themselves coal as they need it, and they pass it into the furnace as they need it as well. Now we don't have enough drills, so that's the next stage. We want more drills. So let's make that go a bit bigger. Get some more of that. Grab some of these guys. Okay. Okay. And also, this isn't automated either. This doesn't actually have any fuel coming into it. So we need a way of doing that too. Now I need some more iron for that to work. Let's see if this one actually produces any more. Otherwise, yep, I guess lost of that one. Now if you actually run on the tracks, you go a little bit faster. So you can, as long as you go in the right direction. Okay. Oh, and Hando just stole mine. How dare you, Hando? I can steal for you, not vice versa, you know. Note the humor and the kiddingness. Alright. Okay, I finished making my little burner miner there. I'm going to place another one there. I'll double the amount of iron that we're making. I'm putting coal into it as well, the coal that I had on me. Okay, so you'll see now we're producing double the amount of iron. Meaning that eventually, once this one's full, it'll start leaving some behind. So now we've got 2 drills and 2 furnaces working, which is pretty useful. And then we want to just keep increasing this. We want to do this more and more and more and more. So eventually you have loads of iron being made and it's not even a worry anymore. As you can see, it's getting kind of to the point where we won't even notice it. Eventually you want to have some left over. Kuro says you might have to just have to get this game. It's beautiful, dude. Like, it's not actually pretty, like, but it's the logical circuits that you make and everything is so satisfying. Any kind of logical person enjoys it. As a programmer, I can say I adore it. I think it's just so satisfying. I'm going to make one more drill here and place it on here next to these other ones. So that the 3 that we already have done there are all working nicely together. I'm going to grab some coal here. In fact, we're going to have a lot of coal. And place it into these guys. So half there. A bit more there. And that one's only got wood, so I'm going to give it coal. Okay, so now we've got 3 and 3. These guys should all be pretty evenly matched. Yeah? Hopefully we have enough coal getting made now, actually. That might be the next problem. We don't have enough coal. Only got 2 down here. So that's the next thing we're going to have to worry about is getting more coal. So this is kind of what happens. You keep ramping up and you need to start worrying about the same things that you've already had to worry about. Because you're producing too much on the other end, you know? So let me just put another coal thing there. And that... Oops, I did 1 extra. Ah, crap. I can go there. Okay. And yeah, it's complaining about fuel, so I'm going to give it just the wood to get rid of it. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use... I'm actually going to create another bunch of these guys. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to do it the lazy way. There's a better way of doing this, but I'm going to do it the lazy way. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it hand into itself. Okay. I need to make one more. So that it can fuel them, so they can fuel themselves as well. Right. So you'll see this now. That burner inserter is now fueling itself. It will then, once it's finished doing that, grab a fuel, pass it behind it onto the conveyor belt. It will then pass onto the burner inserter, which fuels itself. Right. And then now they're both fueled. It will then fuel the first mining drill, which will then begin producing fuel again. Which is just in time. We actually ran out just there and then. So this will keep happening until that one's happy and full, and it'll stop picking up, and then it'll pass it onto these other 3. Now you'll notice the problem with this fueling thing right now anyway, when we're low. No fuel's over here now. None is getting passed over to here, so we could start running low over here. Thankfully we got a build up from before over here, so it's not going to be an issue. And really these things require very little fuel to work, so it's not going to overflow. Well, actually, it will overflow, get to the point where we have way too much here, and that's fine. It'll pass over into the iron, which is good. It's not a bad thing. So we've kind of automated this process. The fueling net is now completely automated. This will go on until it runs out of resources. Now you'll see the right-hand side. It says expected resources is like 4,000, and for that one, 4,000 for that one, 3,000 for that one. This will go on for a long time. Either until this runs dry, or maybe until this gets overflowed. That's the 2 things that would kill it. Cool. Okay. We've got a whole bunch of iron being made, but the other problem is this will stop when we stop collecting it ourselves. So the next thing we can do is start collecting this in the chests, making it a little bit easier. Now the problem with that is we need to either have the fuel going towards the burner inserters, which becomes very difficult to manage because then we're going to have multiple lines going towards it. So I'm going to suggest we start moving towards electricity. Right, so the first thing we're going to need is an offshore pump. And we're going to need a steam engine. And a couple of boilers, which I'm going to need some stone for, I believe. Some just plain old stone. So I want to see if we have it. Oh, I don't think I have any actually. I'm going to have to go get some. So I'm going to run down and get some. Eventually we're going to automate the process where it makes stone for us as well. But right now, that's quite an expensive endeavor considering just the sheer length, the sheer distance we need to go get it. So for now, we still have to kind of do it manually. What you can do if you get a bad map is just reload the game. Just reload just hit new game again until you're happy with the kind of map you get. If you feel like it's just too difficult. Like this one, I probably would have restarted if it wasn't live. I just kind of want to give you a true experience. Because in the end, you don't want a game that you don't have fun with because there's you just have to travel too far to get something or whatever. I mean, eventually you're going to be using all the resources in your area and kind of have to move off elsewhere anyway. Or maybe not move off, but you're going to have to have multiple bases, all of which have trains connecting each other and passing stuff back and forth. Once one gets exhausted, and once a base becomes exhausted, it'll basically become a production port, right? So instead of you just taking in raw resources there as well as producing there, you'll get rid of all the stuff that made the raw resources, put it elsewhere, and have it transport between the 2 bases then. Right, and eventually have multiple ports that receive that they take the resources, and you'll have one main port that produces uses them, more or less. Okay, so we can now, make up a bunch of boilers. So I think you used to need 4. I believe I read in an update you'll need 1 now. So I'm just going to leave it with 1 and see how it goes. If it doesn't work, we can make more. And the other thing we're going to need is electrical wires, which needs wood. So I'm going to chop down a tree. With my extreme lag here. Jesus. Cool. Okay. And I've got a bunch of electrical poles getting made as well. So that requires copper as well, which I got earlier, so it's not a problem. And Hando started doing over here as well. Fantastic. Okay, so the closest water is actually that part there next to the forest. Now, that's slightly inconvenient. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a bunch more firearms, and I'm going to shoot this forest out of the way as best I can. because I don't really want to pick it all up. I don't need all this wood. So I'm going to just shoot down the forest with a pistol. Later on, you can get grenades. So you can quite easily make yourself some grenades. And then you can easily clear huge swaths of forests really easily. Or with an assault rifle, or with a tank actually, you can do it really easily. Now you can see why the local fauna and get quite annoyed at you destroying all the local flora, because that's literally a strategy in the game, is to shoot the trees. Okay, that's me running out of ammo. I'm just gonna chop down the rest. I don't know, my mining pick needs replaced already. Okay. In the end, this is going to be vaguely useful. I can use the resources of the wood for making loads of electrical lines anyway, so it's not necessarily a bad thing. So, guys, do give me do let me know how you feel about this kind of stream, because it's the first time we've really done gaming streaming on ShowX instead of ShowX. I think the Jackbox stuff was quite fun. I think people seem to enjoy that, but this is more of a tutorial, I guess, me giving you guys an introduction to this game. So, I understand that because of the graphics capabilities, it's not the most enjoyable. So one of the other options we could eventually do, maybe as a one-off, is I do have my PlayStation. I don't have good internet, so I've tried streaming already on it, and it just doesn't work. But what I can do is bring the PlayStation in here, and use one of the spare rooms, or here, and stream from that, but use my microphone, etc. on the computer, and maybe join the two somehow. So that I stream to Twitch while playing games on the PlayStation, maybe playing Fortnite or whatever. I could commentate it while through the computer, and somehow conjoin the PlayStation and Twitch streams together. Because I know you can stream straight to Twitch with PlayStation, but I don't want to do that. I want to make the most of, you know, the resources available with the computer, such as this microphone, which is worthwhile, I think. But that means I get the computing power of the PlayStation to actually play games at a worthwhile quality. And I also get the ability to... in fact, I'm just going to put it here. This would have been much easier if I just did this in the first place. And then I also get the ability to use the internet here. The fantastic internet here. Okay, so we've got... place. And it needs fuel. I'm just going to put wood in there for now. Okay, so we've got a water pump that takes water in. We've got a boiler which heats it. The temperature is, I don't believe it's high enough. I think it needs to be a little bit higher. Who cares to make an extra one? In the end, it doesn't make a difference. It's cheap. Okay. And I'll give that a bunch of fuel too. No, it's the same temperature. Bugger. I'll just get rid of one. Okay. Which means I can... Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so then I can put a steam engine against that. It'll complain and say, I have no need. Nobody's using me. So I'm going to connect that to it. And that should do it. I just need to connect something to it that now uses electricity. So let's just have an inserter for now, just as an example. See if it works. Okay. Got an inserter. What did I do wrong? Oh, I forgot they changed how they changed how this works again in one of the patches. Sorry. Okay, so this now doesn't work with Steam or something. I can't remember how it works. Let me see. Alt lets you see everything and how it works. So water goes in both ways. Steam comes out one. I forgot they changed that. Okay, so I need to get rid of this, and that's okay. Actually, I can still have it like this. I'll put that there, and I'll put my machine, my steam power there. But I need a pipe as well just to make this work. Okay, there we go. Okay, then I need to have a thingy, and that needs fuel, and an inserter just to prove it works. There we go. Okay, you can see it all working. You can hear the steam engine working. Chugga, 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 chugga. And you can see the performance and stuff here. Performance is 0 because there's nothing's actually happening. Okay, great. So that's working. I mean, it's not doing anything just yet, but it's fine. Now, actually, making electricity move across like space like this is really easy. You just build these bad boys. And I'm not going to do any particular grid or whatever. Some people like to be very efficient with it. I am not. I mean, in an ideal world I would be, but this is not an ideal world. This is full of evil aliens and such. So the first example of me using this, actually, I'm going to just do it on this copper. So I'm going to replace this with a with an electronic circuit. So I actually need some of this first. Hope Hando doesn't mind me stealing more. And I want to make an electric mining drill. Okay, so you'll notice the bottom right is doing a bunch of other stuff. It's because the electric mining drill requires like kind of some pieces that some components need other forms of construction, and that's not a problem though. That's easy to do. Okay, let's put that there, and then oops, let's need one more. Oh, good, I got one left. Okay, put that there, and you'll see this is actually much more efficient. So this electric mining thing. Has a mining power of 3, whatever that means. I think it means, I don't know what that means. But these ones over here have a mining power of 2.5. So there's a fair bit better. Oh, thanks, Hando. Hando in the IRC says, dude, this is the feature of the show. The talk show is equally important, but we need to play more games. I agree. I think this is pretty cool. I like this idea. And Copy says, Kuro, I need your help with the cosplay thing. Crying face. Okay, so these electric things are much more efficient. Way faster. And you can also get different types of furnaces that you replace it with that are much nicer as well. But for now, this is what we got, right? So we got, look at this, our little base with a little functioning back and forth system. So next, I want to replace all the drills with electric drills. That's the next phase in my master plan. Okay, so the first I'm going to replace the iron ones because they're nice and easy. So I think I need to just build a bunch. So I'm going to make 5. So again, look, it's making all the copper wire from at the bottom. Then it's making electronic circuits, which needs copper wire. Then it's making iron gear wheels, which needs iron plates. And then with all that stuff, it can finally make the drills. So it's doing all that for me now. Nice and useful. In the meantime, I think I can also tell it to make some more of these. Because I'll need some more cables. And I'm going to connect them up so that we have it going all the way across here. Now, one of the first things I want to research in this game, which you can research, is lights, because it makes it a little bit easier to do the game. Yes, to have coitus with the game. That's what doing the game means, right? Okay, so I want to get rid of this one, and this one, and this one. I'm going to replace them with that, and I'm going to get rid of that. And actually, I'm going to put them with space in between just for the electricity. There we go. Okay, I'm going to put that bad boy there, and that bad boy there. Alright, we've got 3 of these making iron now, and look how much faster that is. Alright, we're going to have an abundance of iron now. Iron is one of the most fickle resources to keep a hold of, because you use it for everything. Copper not so much, till later. Okay, nice and fast. Okay, next we want to get rid of these coal burning hand thingies, because they're really slow and inefficient, and the electric ones are actually much nicer. So I'm going to steal some more copper from here. And what else do I need? I need a bunch more iron. So I'm going to steal some more iron from here. And I'm going to make just 10 of those bad boys. Copy says she's never painted herself different colors before. Mainly because she's not racist. Sorry. Not that I actually think it's racist. I think people get freaking out with it for no reason. I mean, you seen the film White Chicks? That's some double standards right there. Literally just a couple of black guys who dress up white. I mean, like that's nuts. Like, I'm all for if it's racist to color yourself black, then it should also be racist to do the opposite, right, and go white. It's not actually the opposite. It's the same thing. Both are racist. Anyway. Although I don't agree it is for cosplay. I think cosplays and art in general and drama and stuff is generally fine, as long as you're not actually mocking the peoples. I think that's the kind of the main thing there in it. Okay, cool. We've got that all working. Now let's go and move on into doing the same with coal. Now you'll see this the process we have here, where we have all the coal passing back and forth, right? Unnecessary now. Right, let's get rid of all of that. It's gone. It's done. Don't need it. Don't need you, don't need you, don't need you, don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. Let's get rid of it all. And we're going to replace it with that and that. And that's it. Done. Done. Well, we also need some cables, of course. Which I think needs more wood right now. Nope, it's alright. I forgot we got loads of wood earlier, didn't we? GoHex can give you wood, remember. Hando, don't forget. GoHex can give you wood. If you ever need wood, I'm here for you, buddy. Anytime. Okay, and then we've got the electric giver thingy for coal, and for iron, and for coal, and for copper. Now look how much we're making. It's insane. Now the next thing, you'll notice that Hando's already started using this over here. He's doubled up the coal fitting on this one belt. That's really useful. It means that even more can be used. I'm not doing it with coal yet, so let's fix that problem, right? What we would do is we would curl it. I'm really bad at doing this backwards. Okay. And in fact, let me put one of these electric thingies down first. I need two. I need more iron. Probably need more copper as well. Damn it! See what I mean? The more stuff you do in it, the more you end up using. So even though we've got all this automated now, we still keep doing stuff that is stopping from working. Okay, I can go back to back because we got the space in between. Okay, let's just say we had them here, and imagine we had a bunch of these, right? In fact, I can almost do a bunch of them. Okay, let's have that there. Okay, and I need more. What are these guys? Okay. See? These are now putting them onto both sides. Right? So that, well, let's actually hook it all up and then I'll show you rather than try and explain it. Okay. So now these are all passing coal onto both sides. So the coal will fill up on both sides here, pass all the way along here, and because this line on the right hand side is vertical, the horizontal line doesn't attach onto the end of it, which means it doesn't curl. So this will only pass onto the one side of the belt. It's like a little trick in the game. So that way you can have two types of ore on this one belt. Now, next, it seems like all the electricity has died. I believe that is because I only made a temporary solution. And that's the problem, right? If you do like one temporary solution, everything depends on it, everything fails. So yeah, this steam thing has run out of wood. So let's put a bunch of coal in there. And this needs a more permanent solution. So I need to make that coal come all the way up here. But I actually think that's time for the show though. It's 9:05. So, Hando in the IR, she says, GoX, I can give you wood. It's the reason I watch Show X. And it's the reason I do the show. I miss the video wall dearly. Okay. I think that's going to be the show over now, though. So I'll save this, and we can do this again in the future sometime, Hando. I'll save this locally on my machine, okay? So I don't see any reason why we shouldn't. So let me call this VTW Show X. Okay, that's it saved. And then I'm going to close the stream. So, from everybody here at Show X, including me and Pixely Hando, who's running circles around me, you have been listening to Show X on VTWRussians.com. Much appreciate your support and the attempt of the new format. Let me kill this game now. Thank you for trying this with me. Hopefully it was enjoyable. Feedback is always appreciated, and tell Wayne how you feel about it as well, because he's part of the obviously a big part of the process behind all this. So telling him if this is a good format or not will do wonders. All right. You have been listening to Show X on VTWRussians.com. We will be back next week. I think it might just be me again, but we will see. Regardless of that or whatever, it's been great hanging out with you guys. I actually really enjoyed the hanging out properly with you guys. I feel as we're actually having a bit of two-way communication instead of me just sort of lecturing at you. So that was enjoyable. We'll see you next week. You can check us out all around the interwebs. I can't bother doing the background spiel stuff. I'll do the spiel without the background, without the goodbye or whatever. You can check us out around the interwebs. Check us out by sending us an emails to showx@vtproductions.com. We did get one email this week, but we will save it for next week. You can check us at twitter.com/VTWShowX, twitter.com/GoHex, and twitter.com/DocDead for the show, for myself, and for Mr. Wayne. You can check us out on Twitch, go to twitch.tv/VTWShowX. You can support us on Patreon by going to patreon.com/showx. You can check us out on Facebook, search for ShowX there, and do like the page and follow us. I post a lot of stuff there, and it's I think everybody enjoys that. And we're on YouTube as well, Versus the World Productions, I believe, or Versus the World Video. All right. So you've been listening to ShowX on VTWProductions.com. We will see you next week. Bye-bye.